But on Game Pass, speaking of Xbox, I've been playing. I played 12 minutes, which is really fun. It's been really controversial because it has a twist that bothers some people, and it's a very hit or miss game. Either like in terms of reviews, a lot of people either love it or hate it. It's great. I love it. It's so divisive, but it's a really I personally really liked it. Some people, a reason some people disliked it is because it was frustrating, but that's kind of part of the game because you're playing as a person who is frustrated because they're stuck in a time loop. So if you get frustrated because you're stuck in a time loop, that's kind of the point. But yeah, it's a really fun game. I'm excited to see where either this particular developer goes if they make a sequel or make another game just similar to it, because I feel like this type of game is really fun. And I was imagining a version of this where, because I was watching a channel on YouTube called Did Meat where they do this series called Kill Count where they go through horror movies and count the kills. And
I watch them a lot.
yeah, the first series they did, I watched them when they started back in like I think like 2017. One of the very first series they did was Friday the 13th, and he's redoing the Friday the 13th videos because before they were like 7 minutes long, and he likes to go nowadays he likes to go into the detail of like the production history. So he's redoing them and going into the details of the production history. He's done the first three so far. He's doing them weekly every Friday. He started Friday the 13th. But yeah, and it made me think of what if there was one where the whole point is that you're being chased by a Jason or like Michael Myers like killer, and you have to figure out how to get away from them or how to defeat them. I feel like that would be really interesting. On Game Pass, I've also been playing Hades, which I wasn't sure if I was gonna like the combat. I knew I liked the story, I knew I liked the characters, but I wasn't sure how I felt about the combat. And then I started playing it, and I realized I really, really like it. I still say don't knock until you try it. If you ever get a PC or an Xbox and you ever subscribe to Game Pass and if Hades is still on Game Pass, I would implore you to at least try it once to see if it's your type of thing. But
I'm good.
But I mean, if you ever decide to subscribe to Game Pass, it can't hurt to try it.
I mean, like it could take up storage space.
Yeah, but
use it for other stuff.
yeah, and you could delete it if you don't like it. Like it's not that hard. But like I've also
I'll give it one try.
Yeah, it's been really fun. I escaped at like my 25th attempt. It was really fun. I've also on Game Pass been playing Dishonored, Death of the Outsider.
That reminded me.
Yeah, I only played the first mission before I stopped playing it. It's been fun so far. I'm excited to see what it's goes. And I don't usually, well, it depends. It varies from game to game. Because Resident Evil games, well, specifically Resident Evil 8 and Resident Evil 2 Remake and Resident Evil 3 Remake, I didn't read any of the documents. But in Resident Evil 8, I read every single document I found because they were very interesting. But in Dishonored, I don't usually read the documents because I don't really care too much. But I've been reading the documents in Death of the Outsider, and they've been interesting so far. I kind of want, because a lot of the documents you've played all of the games except for the DLC of 2, and like some of the documents are like books, like chapters of a book, and I don't know if they've ever released like just that as an actual book. If they did, I would love to read it.
They haven't, but you can find them in chapters. The only Dishonored books they have are the comic series and the one that takes place in between, like the novel that takes place in between the first game and the second game. Both of those are really good though. You should check them out.